What's up, hackers? Today on episode 6 of Hacker Kung Fu, we're going to talk about the secret Shaolin stealth techniques. No, I'm just kidding. I'm behind the camera because I want to talk about hand positions for fists first, and then we're going to do a basic boxing drill. So in Northern Kung Fu, there is a different kind of fist than you're usually used to seeing. So this is how we do a traditional Northern fist. We're going to take our fingers and kind of bunch them up as much as we can, kind of grabbing the skin. And then we're going to cap the bottle. Now, this is different than what you might imagine in a traditional sort of boxing fist. First of all, it's up and down. It's straight up and down. And the reason for this is that in a Northern fist, it's a bit of a battering ram motion, which we'll see as we do some of our drills. Now, in some of the punching that you'll see me do, you'll see a more traditional horizontal fist, and for that I bring my thumb under here. And that's to change the alignment of the knuckles. So when I'm doing a vertical fist here, I basically want to have all of my knuckles perfectly aligned in a straight line. But when I'm doing punching for impact, I actually don't want that to happen, especially when I'm doing a vertical fist, because of the alignment of my bones. As we'll see when we see the full arm, we want the top two knuckles to be our points of contact, rather than the bottom two. That's not true in other styles of Kung Fu, like in Wing Chun. They kind of punch upwards and they use the bottom two knuckles as their point of contact. But we are going to focus on the top two when we do our actual combat striking. So, but for our Northern fist here, for our vertical fist, we're going to bunch up our hand and then cap the bottle just like that. Okay, so for our basic boxing drill, what we're going to do is we're going to put our feet together, hands at our sides, just as usual. Then we're going to bring our hands into posture. And again, notice that I'm putting my thumbs right on the top of my fist rather than underneath for that posture to make it nice and easy to convert that into a strike. Bend my knees, step out into Ma Bu. I'll start with a vertical fist here. That's 1, 2. I'm going to step slightly, just like we did before. Shift my weight over. 3. Now again, this is that good vertical fist. My alignment here, right? I don't want to have my wrist turned up or down. I want to make sure that there's basically a line from my top two knuckles through my arm. That's how we use our skeleton to reinforce our strike. Now from here, we drop our hand down, we come up and across the body and out. This is called Yang Twin, or Yang fist. And then over and down, striking like so. Then we shift back into Ma Bu. 1, 2, 3. Yang Twin, Yin Twin. 1, 2, 3. Yang Twin, Yin Twin. 1, 2, 3. Yang Twin, Yin Twin. You can see that I'm adding a little bit more force here, but it's important not to sacrifice structure. 2, 3. I never want my stance to suffer because all of my power is really coming from my stance. In this case, the power strike is when I turn my hips, and that's where the power from the strike comes from. The rest of this is more for weaker strikes that are tactical. Striking to the face, striking to the groin. So you can practice this as much as you want, as many times as you want. Do it for time, do it for rounds, whatever you like. There's another part of this drill, and I want to share it with you. It's not a fist though. It's what we call Jingzhou, or eagle claw. And this is what it looks like. There we go. We're going to curve our fingers in, and we're going to hook the wrist down just like this. Eagle claw is useful for when we are grabbing hands or arms. And as we'll see, it becomes useful in dropping maneuvers as well. So, for the eagle claw, it's just a modification of the drill we've already been doing. Again, we're going to step out to Ma Bu. 1, 2, and then 3, and then up and around, and we snatch into eagle claw. And then back to the punching. 3, around, eagle claw. And this is conditioning the wrist as well as the fingers for the kinds of contact that you're going to need. 1, 2, 3. Hingjo. So again, both motions for your drill. Start here, step out, Mabu, 2, 3, Yang Twin, Yin Twin. 1, 2, 3, Yang Twin, Yin Twin. 1, 2, 3, Yang Twin, Yin Twin. 1, 2, 3, Yang Twin, Yin Twin. Then you can switch it over to Hingjo. 1, 2, 3, eagle claw. 1, 2, 3, eagle claw. 1, 2, 3, eagle claw. Make sure that you're focusing on the fingers here and not the shoulder. You don't want to do this. Keep the body relaxed, except for the point that's making contact. And that's basic boxing.